Hello and welcome. Being able to support learners in reviewing their learning strategies and achievements is a key step in helping them grow into confident, independent thinkers. But how do pupils actually become active participants in their own learning journey? This video explores exactly that. It shows how encouraging learners to reflect on their progress and evaluate their own strategies can build independence and ownership. You'll discover the powerful impact of self-assessment and reflection in transforming learning from something that is done to pupils into something they actively shape and drive themselves. Learner agency shifts pupils from passive to active roles. Self-assessment leads to deeper learning. It helps develop transferable skills, reduces reliance on teachers, increases motivation through ownership. Zimmerman's self-regulated learning model highlights goal setting. Flavel's metacognition emphasizes self-awareness and strategy. Dweck's mindset theory supports growth through challenges. Butler's feedback research shows comment-only feedback is effective. These theories underpin effective, learner-led reviews. Monitoring participation aids learners in reviewing strategies. It highlights achievements and future learning needs, encourages pupils to reflect on their methods, identifies what they learned and what they need next, empowers them to take charge of their learning path. A structured learner review takes 3 to 5 minutes. It begins with sharing observations, invites learners to reflect on their work, discusses strategies and progress, ends with identifying next steps and agreeing on actions. Strategies are the how of learning. Pupils rarely consider them without prompts. Questions help examine methods, encourages reflection on what worked and what didn't, links back to classroom-taught strategies. Reviewing achievements focuses on specific criteria met. Identifying future needs involves recognizing gaps, encourages pupils to diagnose their own learning, supports planning for future improvement, builds a foundation for independent learning. Communication is vital for understanding pupil needs. Pupil voice provides accurate insights. It fosters agency and respect, enables earlier intervention, and supports rights-based practice, essential for legal compliance in SEND contexts. Safe communication encourages honesty. Mistakes are welcomed, not punished. Time pressure is reduced to allow thoughtful responses. Privacy is respected for sensitive topics. Consistent responses build trust over time. Open invitations encourage sharing. Written responses provide alternative communication. Anonymous methods offer safety for shy pupils. One-to-one moments allow honest exchanges. Visual communication bridges language barriers. Reluctant communicators need tailored approaches. Start with small steps, like one-word answers. Build trust before asking questions. Offer choices instead of open-ended questions. Use their work as a communication bridge. Adapt to their preferred communication form. Different groups require varied communication approaches. Visual aids work for early years. Communication passports aid speech and language needs. Predictable formats help autism spectrum pupils. One-to-one interactions benefit anxious learners. Visuals support English as an additional language pupils. Self-assessment allows learners to evaluate their work. It develops judgment and accuracy, increases ownership of learning, frees teachers to focus on targeted support, builds a foundation for independent learning. Self-assessment requires explicit teaching. Make criteria visible and model the process. Start with assessing someone else's work. Provide short, specific self-checks. Moderate and build self-assessment into every lesson. Peer assessment involves evaluating each other's work. It offers a double benefit for both assessor and receiver. Uses peer language for effective communication. Increases feedback volume. Builds collaborative skills. Reflection involves looking back on learning experiences. Identifying progress highlights achievements. Evaluating strategies assesses what worked. Planning improvement sets future goals. These 4 parts create a comprehensive review process. Tom, a Year 4 pupil, reflects on his writing. He identifies progress in using rhetorical questions, recognizes the need for varied emotive language, evaluates strategies that helped him learn, plans to use a thesaurus for future writing tasks. This journey fosters deeper understanding and motivation. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, please call 07484361 688 or email the UK Versity team, who are happy to help.